Hi, I'm Lee. I'm a youth support worker and illustrator living in Chester, and in my spare time I am studying for a mental health qualification. Over the years, I have slowly had this increase in fatigue where I lack the motivation and energy, feeling quite tired, and when you are trying to juggle 2 jobs and studying, it just makes it a little bit difficult. Adding to that, I've also had bad joint pain in my shoulders and in my knees, so I was struggling to achieve what I wanted to achieve day to day, and it was holding me back a little bit. It wasn't something that I thought about going to the doctor about. I just kind of plodded on with it and learned to deal with it. Quite a few of my friends and work colleagues were aware of the struggles that I was facing day to day in achieving what I wanted to achieve. And one of my really good friends actually was part of a trial for Smartblood food intolerance testing and recommended that I should give them a try. And I'd never done a food intolerance test before, but I kind of figured, right, okay, I'll give it a try and see what comes back from it. So I was sent a kit in the post. It was really simple, really easy to follow. The instructions really clear, really simply laid out, and all you needed to do was a prick test on your finger, send your blood sample off, and you would get the results back in a couple of days. So the report came in the post, and it was really detailed, but also really easy to follow and very well explained. There was no medical references and all that jargon that goes on where you don't really understand what is being explained to you. It was really straightforward, and I was really shocked that the results came back, and the highest thing I had an intolerance to was actually coffee, which for me was a worrying thing. Working 2 jobs and being in the city centre, coffee shops are around me everywhere, and I love coffee. So I could be halfway through a day really stressed, I'll just pop out of the office, go to the coffee shop just down the street, grab myself a flat white, go back to work, drink it, and then I'm away, going again. A few days after I got the report, I had a phone consultation with a nutritionist, Sheila. She was really lovely, and again, she explained things really simple in a way that everybody could understand, and any worries I had about going through the report were kind of wiped away after the conversation with Sheila. She went through my intolerances and the level in which I had an intolerance to them. She definitely put a lot of worries to bed about what I had to change in my life to improve and achieve my maximum potential with work and with studying. After a couple of weeks of following the plan, I slowly noticed an increase in my energy levels. I was less lethargic and I had more energy to achieve what I needed to achieve on a daily basis. In addition, I also started feeling relieved tension in my shoulders and in my knees where I had the pain and the stiffness, which meant that I was able to be more active, and being in the city centre I was able to walk from the office to go to meetings, and I wasn't getting sore or having to stop, which in effect has also made me lose weight and made me be more willing to go out and walk. So it was like an added benefit to getting my energy back up. Like myself, I didn't think that anything major would come back from the food intolerance test, and it just goes to show that you can think that you're living quite a healthy life and not really have a thought for what it is that you're actually putting in your body, that your body is reacting to in a negative way, and you cannot know that you have an intolerance to it. So it's definitely something that I would recommend, and it's something that I'm really glad I took part in, and I'm looking forward to the next coming months to see the improvements even more.
If you want to get on top of your food intolerances, then it's time to take control with a test from Smartblood, the food intolerance specialists. Smartblood. Test smart, eat smarter.